Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another day in January in the world of the Healing Vibrations Network. And welcome to our new joiners that have joined. I think we've got a Michelle and a one I can't pronounce, Nave Afe. Don't know, you'll have to tell me how to pronounce your name. But welcome anyway. And thanks for joining us. I jump on most days to go through a bit of an acronym that helps just raise your vibrations and lifts you up. And I must say, recently I've been really leaning into it myself. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Mary Ellen. Because I don't know, I've been challenged, and I've been challenged in what I'm saying to myself. I'm challenged in feeling my feelings. And the little message that I put on is really accepting and surrendering to what is, and just reminding myself that actually, life does happen for us. And in amongst the challenges, hi Debbie, in amongst the challenges and the struggles and all of that stuff is are beautiful lessons to be had. And the acronym Big Night, well, actually I've added an L into it because I've added a bit of laughter, so I'll have to remember to put the L. It's now a Big Night challenge. So for those of you who don't know, Ignite started with this time last year when I was creating a little challenge to stave off Blue Monday, which apparently is this Monday coming up. I don't know, it's the third Monday in January, where everyone's meant to feel pretty miserable for whatever reason. I'm sure it's just a marketing thing, if I'm honest. We can believe what we choose to believe, right? So our Blue Monday is going to be pink, shiny, lovely Monday. So Ignite was the acronym that came about. So I is for intend, G is for gratitude, N is for nature, I is for what we are ingesting, T is for what we tell ourselves, and E is for making sure that we enjoy whatever's coming. And then because I did a lot of breath work training last year, just learning the importance of breath work. And I thought that's really important. I need to add that in. So I stuck a B at the front of Ignite to make Big Night. And then yesterday, I just reminded myself, actually, laughter is such a powerful uplifter. And I did a bit of a challenge, I don't know, a couple of years ago, I think, where I was coming in and just doing some laughter yoga. So I'm going to include that into it as well because it just makes me feel better. So the acronym is now Blignite. So join me, people, for a bit of breath work. And this is just conscious, really. I've changed. There's so many different techniques that you can try, but really it's bringing consciousness to your breath and slowing it down. And you notice when you start, if you focus on your breath, it will slow down automatically. And if we're in stress, or if we're worried, or if things aren't going our way, then we tend to breathe a lot shallower. So this is an invitation, even if it's only just once a day, to breathe deeper. So I invite you to stop whatever you're doing if it is safe to do so. If it is safe to do so, take a seat or a lie down. If it is safe to do so, close your eyes. And whether it is or not safe to do so, it's always safe to breathe. So even if you can't sit down and close your eyes, you can still take a conscious breath. So take a big deep breath in, and then we'll just sigh it out. Just let out any tension that's being held on in your body. Let it out with a sigh. And another big deep breath in. This time a gentler sigh. And this time when we breathe in, we're going to hold for a second or two. And then gently and deliberately release your breath. And as you release your breath, just allow your body to relax a little bit more. We're going to do that again, but this time when we breathe out, I'm going to invite you to be silent for a few moments and just listen and see what you hear. So Take a big deep breath in, hold, and then gently and deliberately release, and then be quiet for a moment or two. Let's just do that again. Put a smile on your face. Just tell yourself you're safe. Right here, right now, I am safe. So even only for this moment, your body knows that it's safe. And if we can incorporate more of this conscious breathing into our world, then it's of benefit. And any time that you find yourself waiting for something, whether that's in a queue or whether that's in traffic or whether that's for somebody, take it as an opportunity to do some conscious breathing and just notice how your body feels as a result. So while you continue your conscious breathing, I'm just going to do a little prayer for humanity, sending out some love and healing waves radiating from us, from our hearts. Just breathe into your heart and send out love out. Imagine as you're breathing out love, it's a bubble. It's a bubble of love, and you're now in the center of your bubble, the center of your orb. And every time you breathe out, it goes a little bit further, surrounding the whole of your house, whole of your town, whole of your country, whole of your continent. And then you powerful, wonderful human being, are at the center of this loving orb that's sent over through the whole of the world, sending every single person out there some love and prosperity and joy and peace. And just thank you all for being here and sharing this with me. And I invite you to open your eyes, continue with the breathing. Obviously, you don't want to stop breathing, but breathe with that little bit of extra consciousness. Put a smile on your face, then do a little bit of laughter. Laugh just because you can. And always take the opportunity. If there's an opportunity to laugh, stretch out the laughter a little bit more. Over laugh. So what is your intention for the next 24 hours? How do you intend to feel? An intention really is what you want, what you would like. And my intention is always to feel better, always to lean towards a better feeling thought, always to find things to smile at, always to take the learning and to look for the learning in everything. My intention is always to have amazing, beautiful conversations with amazing humans, smile at more people than I frown at, and give myself a break when things don't work out as I was hoping. Or maybe I didn't do as much as I thought I was going to do when I started my to-do list. So that's my intention. Be gentle with myself, be kind to others, and enjoy. What are you grateful for right now? I talk a lot in this group about gratitude because it is such an elevating feeling. If we can tap in to what we are grateful for right now. And if you're here listening to me, hi Richie, nice to see you. If you're here listening to me, then that means that you're in a space that enables you to, I'm assuming you're warm, maybe you're not, but you're in a safe space that enables you to listen. We're connected, and I'm grateful for that connection. I'm grateful for always people being here, because me coming in and showing up elevates my emotion. It gives me a sense of purpose and a sense of moving forward, a sense of progress. Every day, if we can do something to elevate our vibration and our emotional set point, even if it's just a little tiny bit, if we keep working on that every day, because happiness is not a destination. It's a cliche, but it is a journey. It is an everyday process. We can decide to be happy. That is within our control. Everything that happens can be seen from the negative to the positive, and it's up to us how we decide to see it. It really is. And that takes work, and it takes practice, and it takes dedication. And sometimes that feels hard. And I know, I get it. I'm not always this smiley, happy person, but I try to be. And yeah, this group helps me to do that. So I really appreciate you all being here. So that is part of my gratitude. My dog Sophie always as well, because she gets me out in nature, which is the next letter of the acronym. I am grateful for the amazing people in my life. Today I went out and I was treated to lunch or a brunch with my friend. So that was a beautiful connection, and the sun came out. So I'm grateful for that as well. Getting out in nature, and I really do have my dog Sophie to thank for that, because getting out in nature is such a leveler and a grounder. And even when it's cold and even when it's foggy, it was quite foggy when we went out this morning, it's still worthwhile getting out there. I always stick my head outside the door, so even if I don't do more than that, I stick my head outside the door in the morning, wish the day good morning, say my little morning prayer, and just feel the air on my skin, whether it's cold, whether it's warm, whether it's in between. So always try and get out in nature, even if it's just a little bit. And then what are you ingesting? So I am on a bit of a health, I've always been on a health kick. I've been on a health kick for a very long time, but my health kick's been elevated. So I'm trying to alkaline my body. So I'm not drinking coffee anymore. We did go out for brunch, and I had, it was an avocado on sourdough with some very nice mushrooms. And then I had some robust tea, is that how I pronounce it? So no coffee at the moment. And I'm going to have my smoothie later on for my tea. So it's, yeah, I'm feeling good in what I'm ingesting into my body, definitely. And then what are you telling yourself? Well, yesterday I talked about the Eskling word, which I'm now taking out of my vocabulary. And I was with a client call yesterday, and she talked about, so it was actually part of our membership group that I've got going on. And one of the members in there talked about an affirmation around, rather than saying I am anything, that brings you down, say I am powerful. But then we recognize that actually saying I am powerful when you're not feeling very powerful, it feels incongruent. But this morning I shifted that around a little bit, and I came up with one that did feel true to me, even if in that moment I might not feel particularly powerful. It's just a reminder that I am a powerhouse and nothing is going to stop me. So even when things are going a little bit hard, even when I had a little fall and landed on my bum, I just reminded myself that I am a powerhouse, nothing's going to stop me. And I got up and I was okay. And then I ended up having the rest of a beautiful day. So what we tell ourselves is so important. And I've also noticed recently, there's still like a negative little, I always call it my negative worm comes in. I've got a little bit of, I haven't got enough time. So I'm going to have to repurpose the time thing, or reframe the time. And actually I've got all the time I need to do exactly what I need to do and be at peace with that. And that's what I was saying when I wrote the little line, that actually to surrender to what is, and to accept and to surrender as what is. And we've got the time to do exactly what we do, and that's okay. And if we can breathe into that more when something happens that we feel the should word comes in, it shouldn't be like this, then this is an opportunity for us to really accept what is right now. Because if it's happened, it's the truth. It is what it is. So it is a practice, and it's one I'm still practicing. Practice makes progress, don't you know? So that's what we're telling ourselves. And then just decide to enjoy. Back to what I was saying earlier about happiness is a choice. It is. And it's so easy, and I know, to get pulled down into the poor me thing. And yeah, those feelings are deep rooted. I think they are deep rooted. It's really easy to feel victim. It's not fair. Life is too hard. All of those things. But actually, that's not going to take us to where we want to go. It really isn't. So if you're feeling in that space, there's no judgment. I totally get it. But use the Blignite acronym. You know, take a breath, have a laugh, intend that actually you're going to enjoy the next few moments. You're going to take the most out of this. Be grateful for whatever's going on in your world right now. And even if that is you're in a warm house, that's something to be grateful for. You've got a cup of tea. Yay, that's definitely something to be grateful for. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get out in nature, stick your head outside the door and just notice what nature's doing right now. That's a real grounding place to be. Ingest something nice that's good for you, that makes you feel good inside. Tell yourself all is well. Tell yourself you are safe. Tell yourself that you are going to enjoy the next moment and look for some pleasure. And then we have a little song which hasn't got the B and the L because I haven't made that bit up yet. But it's ignite my happy, ignite the happy in me. IGNITE, ignite the happy in me. It fills my world with wonder and every day with glee. IGNITE, ignite the happy in me. IGNITE, ignite the happy in me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Anybody wanting a coaching conversation, I'm still offering it for £1 a conversation at the moment. So come and have a chat with me and yeah, feel better. If you've got a problem that you feel stuck on, if you feel a bit stuck generally, it's a bit of an getting unstuck session. And yeah, we can help you move forward, help you feel like you're making progress in life, help you make 2025 the best year ever, because I'm sure it's going to be. Absolutely. Thank you so much all for being here. Love you loads. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.